Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Carrie and I have a thrift haul for you guys today. These are items that I've collected over a few months actually, because I haven't really done a thrift haul in a while. So I kind of had to go back through and kind of shop my house a little bit on some of them, just trying to gather up everything that I've gotten, because I wasn't sure if I was going to do the whole thrift haul videos anymore, because I wasn't getting a whole lot of traction on my other channel. But I have started this channel, the Wild Oats Vintage, and I hope to grow this channel to be thrift hauls, maybe decorating, a little bit of plants, maybe gardening. I don't know, like, we'll see where it goes. So hopefully if you like this kind of content, you will hit the like and subscribe button and hit that bell notification so that you are notified anytime I upload a video. And we'll go ahead and get started. So this week I actually had a couple of appointments in Charlotte. So I've been back and forth. For those of you that don't know, and probably most of you, because this is a brand new channel, I live in the Greenville, South Carolina area, and so I do thrift and all the areas surrounding that area. I do have a lot of appointments. I have medical issues that I have to go visit doctors for, and so I go to Charlotte to do that sometimes. So I will stop at different thrift stores there and anything in between that I can think of. So we have, let's see, this week I had some appointments in Charlotte, and there's a Salvation Army in downtown Charlotte that is a pretty awesome Salvation Army. If you're ever in the area, you should check it out. I think it's the only one in the area. And they price things to sell. So I love going there, and it just so happens that on Wednesdays, they have what's called Wacky Wednesdays. So everything's 50% off. Excuse me, guys. My nose suddenly starts running when I hit the play button. So on Wacky Wednesdays, everything's 50% off in the store, I think, except for furniture and I forget. There's other things that are not, but I think clothes and like hard goods are all 50% off. So anyways, we'll go ahead and get started. So I got this pitcher. It's a little, or I guess a little creamer. I don't really know. Is it a creamer? Is it just like a little mini pitcher? It does say USA on the bottom. So I'm not sure if this is considered, I don't know, is this ironstone? I'm not an expert in this by any means. I do like to collect little creamers, as you can see from the collection up behind me. And I've just kind of filled in slots with other things, but this will be going up there. I prefer to have like the all white creamers, but you know, like, I don't mind. This is ironstone and I love it. And I have another one somewhere, but it's too tall to fit into that cabinet. But anyways, those are some things that I love collecting, and so I'm gonna put this in there. Oh, and sorry, this was $1.99, so 50% off. So it was, $1. Can you believe that? Like, that's crazy. Also, this didn't have a price on it, and I forget. I think she charged me $1.99 for this. And it's just like a little gravy boat, but to me, it looked like, I don't know, it reminds me of Christmas because of the colors in it. So I thought this would be cool in the decorations for Christmas. I looked this up, and I want to say this was either from it was from like the 1920s or 30s. I cannot remember which one now. And it goes for a pretty good or, you know, it's for sale for pretty good money online on eBay. I think it was eBay or Etsy. I can't remember. But I'm not buying it for resale at this time. I just like collecting things. As y'all know, as y'all can probably see, I'm a bit of a maximalist. So I just like collecting things. I also got this peppercorn meal or whatever. It was $1.99, half off. And this is Pampered Chef. I think it's, yeah, you should be able to see it there. So Pampered Chef is a good brand. And this looks so lightly used. I'm just going to pop this. You just pop this little thing off, just like you're going to refill it. And I'll wash it up real good. And I'll use this. I love it. So for $1, that's a pretty good price, I think. Now this, I want to remember, I got this. I went to a thrift store here in the Greenville area. Is it Miracle? I'm new to the area. So Miracle Hill, I think is the name of it. And they had a grand opening for a new thrift store. Their prices are not, they're kind of pricey. Like they do research, and so they kind of usually know what they have. Can I remember what I paid for this? No. I want to say it was either, I want to say it might have been $3.99, but it is a little owl brass bell, and I think it's cute, and I love it. So I got that. This came from the Miracle Hill, same thrift store. It's the Lord's Supper, or the Last Supper, the Lord's Supper. Well, it does say Lord's Supper on the back, so I guess I wasn't wrong. I can't read all of this stuff on the stamp. It says first edition something. I don't know, but I paid $2 for it. I thought that was a good price. There's a little stamp on the back if you can read it. And then the $2. So anyways, I really like that thrift store. Some things are a little crazy. Like they had a copper, sorry, my mom's calling. They had a copper tea kettle that had no lid on it. It was nice. Like I totally would have got it, but they had $30 on it. Like, you know, so some of the stuff, I guess it probably depends on who's pricing, and, you know, how Goodwill is too. So I don't want to break this. I had one of these before I moved from Arkansas, and I had one of these. I just had never had a chance to hang it on the wall. And when I got to, because we first moved to Charlotte, or the Charlotte area, I hung it on the wall, and I guess I didn't do something right. And I left the house, and when I came back, it was knocked off the wall and broken. And I was so upset. Anyway, so when I found this one, I was like, I snatched it up so quick because I wanted one of these. And I had broke it. So I got this at Miracle Hill as well. It's just a little grapevine wreath. I like to just tuck these in different places to add a little extra element. It was $2. Nothing like super special. There was actually 2 of these I got. This one's like a weird, odd shape. But like I said, I just like to tuck these in anywhere. And it was $2 as well. So I'm going to put these down on the floor. All right. And then back to the Salvation Army. I purchased this little spoon rest. It's a Hearth and Hand from Target. Nothing like super special, but it was only $1.99, and of course it was 50% off. So I like that. So I grabbed that. This was so cute. And it was stuck up behind something. I think I looked this up and it was, I forget what it's called, Swan Lake or Lake Swan or something picture, but it's Homeco. And so I think what, the 80s maybe was what this is from. You see it good. So I think this is such a cute little cottagecore picture. It was $3.99, half off. So that was pretty amazing. I was excited to find that. And y'all, when I went there, like, you know, because they opened up at probably, I want to say 9 or 10. I don't know. But I didn't get there until after my doctor's appointment. So I wasn't there until after probably noon. May have been around noon when I got there. So I was surprised there was anything left. But, you know, that's the thing, is like not everybody's looking for the same things that you're looking for. So I also got this at the Salvation Army. It's like a little stand. I don't know. I had this in mind when I got it. That would secure that without me having to worry about falling off a wall. Anyways, it just kind of, has a little kickstand in the back, and it's a brass. They call it Hollywood Regency style brass easel when I looked it up. So this was $2.99, half off. If you hear hollering in the back, I have a 11-year-old son who likes to play games online with his friends, and they get on calls and scream. I swear that's just all they, that's all they do. This was another item. I kind of thought about that possibly being a plate rack holder, but honestly, because it covers up the whole design. I mean, I don't know. It just feels like though something might roll out of it. I don't know how secure that would be. But anyways, was another deal. It was $1.99. I may end up, because I have a whole wall in my closet that's bare, and I was thinking about getting some hooks so that I can hang purses on them. Purses and belts and different things. And I may just hang this in there, and it can either hold, well, belts or purses. Either one. So we'll see. Another thing I got at the Salvation Army was this silver plate. I was trying to read the back of it. It's the International, I can't remember. I can't read it now because I don't have my glasses. It's like International Silver something. I don't know. I'll show you the little, that way you can read it. Anyways, I think it's silver plated if I'm not mistaken. But I love silver items and I collect them. I used to have a wall in my dining room at my old house that I would hang all my silver stuff, like platters and things from, because I just loved the way that looked. I haven't done that here because I hung this in here. I haven't really found a wall yet that I want to hang those. So, but I just keep collecting silver because, you know, maybe a hallway or something. I've got plenty of walls. We just moved here, bought the house in April. So I'm still trying to figure out where I want things. So that's just taking our time with that. Now this is something I purchased a few months back, but I hadn't ever showed it, and to my knowledge I hadn't, because it was packed up. And I just love these little things, these little ducks. Look how wonky they are. They're a little chunky, and I just love the color on them because they're just so neutral. Are they not the most cutest things? And then here's the little baby duck, and looks almost like a rock. They're just so I think they're cute. Anyway, I don't know what they're from. That's what the bottom looks like on them. I don't know if it was just like a hobbyist piece or no clue, but I love them. And I got these at a Goodwill somewhere in the Charlotte area. I cannot remember where we were. I want to say, you know what? I do remember we had went to a Birds of Prey place in Huntersville, North Carolina. I think it was something like that. And there was a Goodwill in that town that we went to afterwards. And anyways, what I purchased them for, I don't remember, but it wouldn't have been more than, I know they were under $5. So, but they were so cute and I love them. I wanted to show you guys those. And then here's something I've purchased. It's nothing special, just a little, I got it, I don't really know what it is. It has a little, I guess probably was meant to go under a flower pot. And that's exactly what I got it for. It's not old because it has a sticker that says Elements on the back. I don't remember what I paid for it because I've already washed the sticker off of it. But it wouldn't have been much, like a couple bucks at the most that I would have paid for this. But I literally got it for a drip tray under a flower pot. So there's that. And then I purchased this basket a while back as well. And again, I took the price off already. But it wouldn't have been more than $5 that I would have paid for this. But I just love the color. I like the sturdiness of it. It's just a good basket all around. So I grabbed that. And like I said, I wouldn't have purchased this for more than, I probably wouldn't have went over $3 or $4 for this. So it's a nice little basket. And this one as well. I figured I could throw a flower pot in there just like as a cover pot to, if you buy something at a nursery and you don't really love the pot, you just stick it down in this basket. And that's probably what it was for to begin with. And I'm sure I didn't spend more than a couple bucks on this. I don't remember again as I took the price off. And then the last thing I purchased, which really isn't super exciting, but it was from the Salvation Army, was this little miniature trash can. And it has a little step on it that you open. So it's a nice little trash can. It looks to be fairly brand new. There's like nothing dirty about it. It's all clean on the inside. And of course I'll clean it up. But I got this it was $2.99. And I got this to go in my son's bedroom under his desk. So he'll have a little trash can in there. And that is it. That is my thrift haul. And so if you like these kinds of videos, if you like decorating videos, which I plan to get more into once I get things where they're going to be in my house. I know I moved in a few months ago, but I am slow to get things going. We actually bought the house in April, but we didn't actually move until pretty much June because we waited for my son to finish the school year where he was at, and then we did the moving. So it was the end of May before we moved, and we've just been slowly getting things. There's still like, furniture that I'd like to purchase to put spots that, that I don't have any kind of furniture to go there, like the entryway table. I didn't have anywhere to have an entryway table at the last place I lived. But this place I do, and so I don't have that, and I'm still waiting to, I could go purchase it anywhere, but I've been looking for just the right piece and at the right price. So there's just several little pieces like that I'm waiting on. But I would like to get into some decorating, like, do the thrifting and then show you what I do with it in the house. So we will get into that as time goes on. But if you like this kind of stuff, please hit the like, the subscribe button, and the bell notification so that you are notified anytime I upload any of these videos like this. And I will see you in my next video. Have a good one. Bye.